What's up everyone, this is the TheItalianJob94. Today bringing you another gameplay commentary, and it's a gameplay on Battlefield Bad Company 2. Been playing quite a bit of it recently, and I like to think, when I upload gaming videos, I like to upload, a variety of games. So this is actually going to be my first upload of a Bad Company 2 video. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay, but it's not that important because I've got quite a good topic that I want to talk about today. I've been thinking about it. It's something that you can give me your thoughts on as well. But basically, I was thinking, we're halfway through the year now. It's the 24th of June. I'm recording this. I don't know when you're watching it, but at the start of the year, I was thinking, what games I'm going to buy this year, because it's been quite a good year for games, for video games, and I kind of thought what I was going to buy. And now it's halfway through the year. I was just thinking, what have I bought and what am I still thinking of buying? So, you can leave your thoughts whilst you're listening to this or after the video. What have you bought this year that you're pleased with? What were you disappointed with? What are you going to buy? What aren't you going to buy? Because this year, it's been quite a good year for games, but it's had its ups and downs. I mean, at the start of this year, back in January, the first big game of the year, I'd say it was Dead Space 2. I bought that game at the start of the year and I was quite pleased with it, but it's not really the type of game I enjoy anymore. I'm more into shooters, just because of the whole YouTube thing, and shooters is the biggest genre of games around now, I'd like to think. So I'm more into shooters, but Dead Space 2, like a action RPG adventure game. I played that. A friend of mine at the time recommended it and I quite enjoyed it, so that was quite a good game. But it wasn't as addictive as games are at the moment. Second game I bought this year, back in February, Bulletstorm. That was a great game for me. For me personally, it helped me with my YouTube stuff. But I thought it was a great game, not including that, because most games this year has either been a sequel or the third game in a series, or maybe even more than that. And it was fantastic to just play a game straight from the start, learn new characters, learn a new story straight from the start, and there must be loads of games around now that are just new games coming out. I mean, like Terraria, Minecraft, PC games obviously are, but to play a game on the Xbox 360 that was totally from afresh, completely new, that was a great game and I really enjoyed that. The only downside of that, there was no player versus player online. If there was, then that would be fantastic. I would still be playing that now, I think. And then after that, I bought Crysis 2, so a sequel. But Crysis 2 is a shooter game, very good. I did a commentary on it quite a while ago now, talking about that game. Quite a good game, and pleased with that. Campaign could have been better. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I only really did it because I didn't want to not do it. I wasn't too bothered about the campaign in that game. After that, so that was in March, Crysis 2 came out. After that, we've got Portal 2 in April. Portal 2, a lot of people were excited about that game when it came out, and it didn't let us down. It was a very good game. I loved the co-op on that. The co-op campaign was great. Solo campaign was good as well. Can't really say anything bad about that game. If you haven't got that game, you haven't played it, go play it. It was lots of fun. And then we come up to May, June now. I haven't bought any games in the past 2 months. Just because I've been playing games that I've already bought. I mean, games that have come out this year, I've been playing. I've also been playing, obviously, games that came out last year, like Black Ops, obviously. But I mean, these past 2 months I've just been playing games that I've already got. I've not had the need to buy any more games. I mean, you can count DLC for Black Ops. I mean, there's been 2 map packs out, so I've bought them. And if you want to count them, then yeah, okay, I've bought two more. But and now we're up to this halfway point through the year. I mean, I don't know how many games you want to buy a year, but I mean, how many have I mentioned there? About 5. I mean, at the start of the year, I was thinking, oh, I'm going to buy 10 games this year, and I actually had it kind of planned out, what I was going to buy because of what was coming out. But so we're at this halfway point, and I'm pleased overall of what I've bought, but now I'm thinking, you know, what am I going to buy? And well, the 3 major games coming out around the same time, September, November time: Battlefield 3, Gears of War 3, Modern Warfare 3. Those are 3 games that I'm definitely going to buy, without a doubt. You know, they're all shooter games. I mean, Gears of War 3 is third person, but the other 2 are first person. Still shooters. And, you know, no matter what people say about that game, if people are saying now, oh, I'm not going to buy the next Call of Duty because I don't like it as much. But I think, you know, I'm kind of like that. I've been playing a lot of other games that are just as good as COD, and I would play them. But being a part of like this YouTube gaming community where Call of Duty is the #1 game talked about, and you know, if you don't have the next Call of Duty, then you're kind of not going to know what's going on. Like, how can you be part of a community of, you know, hundreds of thousands of people talking about a game and you not have the game? I think it's going to be a good game, probably not as good as the other 2 I mentioned, but without a doubt I'm going to get it. The next game I said was Gears of War 3, I think. Gears of War 3, well, Gears of War series, the first and second one, as soon as I played them, I fell in love with them. I thought that I just loved the game, everything about it, the multiplayer, the survival mode, Horde, the campaign I loved, everything about the game, I just loved it, and I think, you know, for me now, that will be one of my favourite games of all time. Well, not of all time, but definitely in my top 5 for a very long time, I think. So I'm definitely getting that game. Obviously that game had a beta, whereas Modern Warfare 3 probably won't, since the last 2 Call of Duties haven't. So, you know, I think that game's going to work well. And then the next game I said was Battlefield 3. Again, another game I'm going to get. A lot of people will buy that. Hopefully it'll be a really big game in the community. But, you know, based on the reputation of, you know, the last games in each of the games series, I think Battlefield 3 will be the best out of those 3. Gears of War had a few problems in 1 and 2. Modern Warfare 2 obviously had its problems, and Call of Duty series overall has got its problems. But I reckon, you know, based on the past games in the Battlefield series, you know, DICE, the developers of that, and EA, based on all that, I think that's going to be the better game. But, you know, it's still equal that I'm going to buy that just as much as I'm excited for Gears of War 3 and Modern Warfare 3. And apart from those 3 games, I don't think there's any more games I'm going to buy in the second half of this year. So I'm going to pass it on to you. What have you bought this year so far? I'm talking about new games this year. So if you bought a game that came out, you know, last year, but you know you bought it this year, you could mention that. But what new games have you bought? And what new games are you going to buy that are coming out the second half of this year? What games were you pleased with this year? What games were you disappointed with? What would you recommend? You know, loads of questions about what you've bought, and you know, your thoughts about what you're going to buy. So yeah, I'll leave you on that. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. If you was expecting the commentary to do the gameplay, then I'm sorry, but I'll make the title something clear so that it's not really about the gameplay. It's something related to this topic. I don't know how I'd call it, but well, you'll know what it is whilst you're watching this. But hope you enjoyed. Please go check out my channel. Please give this video a like and a favourite if you could. That would help people find this video, and I know it's kind of rude to ask, but it does help. And you know, small commentators, you know, need as much help as they can get. But yeah, I'll see you guys later and hope you've enjoyed. Bye.